What's up, you guys? Welcome to a vlog. We're going to be getting ready for me to go to work, and this is my morning routine on a good day, as in, it doesn't happen all the time. So, today we're going to be getting ready. I am a foot pool nurse for those who are new to my channel. So, originally, I go to three different hospitals. I got to pick which three I go to, and they give me my schedule a week in advance, and I show up to the unit that I'm assigned to. So this upcoming vlog is going to be a little bit different because I am doing a local contract now, and this is to help the hospital basically save money from hiring agencies and travel nurses. So it's kind of like in-house staffing basically. So I'm going to be doing a local contract at this ER at one of the hospitals I normally go to, and I'll be there for a month. So while I'm down there, I'm going to be holding patients. So I'll be an ER hold nurse. And just for those who are not familiar, because I know like floor nurses hate the ER, but I'm telling y'all, life is easy down there. Like all the medications aren't in. It's just like the bare minimum. So you got maybe like one antibiotic, like maybe a blood sugar, like for God's sake, they barely be having their diet orders in. So it's like not as scary as it may seem. You're literally holding patients that are going to be up on the floor in like a day. So it's the same thing. You're just getting the process started. So some of the responsibilities of ER hold nurse is that you're literally just alleviating the ER staff from having to have hold patients so that they can focus on the ER patients that are down there. So you're kind of like the in between ER and like floor nurses. So I'm basically trying to get all their orders in, make sure they have diet orders. If they're a diabetic patient, asking the doctor, do you want any like blood sugar checks for them, and getting the whole process started to alleviate the floor nurses also by the time they get up there. Also trying to like, if I have time, to like make sure all the labs are done prior to them getting up there. I know as floor nurses hate getting patients from the ER because it's like, girl, did you even see this lactic acid or troponin or like what? So I make sure all their labs are completed before going up there, as well as any other like medications that are due. You know, if you're a floor nurse, it'd be like antibiotics due from like 4 hours ago that the ER nurses just don't have time to get to sometimes. So I'm here to help y'all out, so y'all don't have to worry about that. So I make sure all their meds, all their labs are up to date, and if I have time, I go back and I do like their med rec, which is I put in their home medications so we can go ahead and get their medications started that they typically would take at home in the hospital. So also another thing I do if I have time is like do the admission like paperwork stuff. So a lot of times that don't happen, but I mean, hey, I try. The most important things to me is that everything is up to date as far as like the labs and the meds. And then what else I could get to, I could get to. Because there are times where like patients are only with me for like 30 minutes. And then in that case, I just try to get done what I can. So I kind of talked to you guys a little bit about what some of the pros are, which is they don't have a lot of medication, so it's not as much of a hustle and bustle for floor nurses down there. But one of the cons is that we don't have techs like that down in the ER. The techs down there, some of them are like paramedics and some are like techs, but they do like IV and blood work for the ER nurses. So they're not really doing like your blood sugars or your vitals. But along with vitals, a pro of being down there is that everybody is connected to a monitor. So that gets the vitals for you. But you got to go in and you got to get the temperature and you got to get the blood sugars for your patients. And then if you need help cleaning somebody up, you got to try to like find somebody to grab to do that. So hopefully you got like a walkie-talkie down there, because that's like the best case scenario. But that's just a couple of the pros and cons that I've been seeing. Of course, there's more because it's always something, right? But those are some of the generic ones that I've seen that I just wanted to tell you guys about. So I'm going to voice over certain parts of this vlog. I'm going to let y'all finish watching me get ready, and I'll tap back in with you guys at certain points throughout this vlog. So I'm folding my paper up right now, and this is how I get my report in the ER. The first thing you do when we come down here is we go to the break room, and they actually do huddle and give you a patient assignment in the break room. So I'm folding my sheets up into like 4 squares because each square is going to be for one patient. For those who've been in the ER or gotten report from ER nurses, y'all know they be giving you the bare minimum sometimes. So report down here don't be looking the same like how on the floor. They're like, are they alive? Are they breathing? What they came in here for? And things like that. So our first patient came in with a headache, chest pain, syncopal episode. I got those troponins still left to do. The ANO4 standby assist on telly. Our next patient is an 89-year-old female, came in with back pain, but x-ray was negative. She has a pleural effusion, supposed to get a thoracentesis on 2 liters nasal cannula, also ANO4 standby assist. Now our next one, troponins were elevated and hemoglobin was low, and I have to do a blood transfusion. And the last one came in with abdominal pain, also low hemoglobin, but got 2 packed red blood cells already. Alright, you guys, so we are getting towards the end of our vlog. My shift actually wasn't too bad. As you guys saw, I did have to transfuse 2 units of packed red blood cells. Even though that kept me occupied, it didn't make my shift like crazy or anything. So I'm always good with that. So these are some of the things that I like to do for my night shift routine. Night routine after I get off work. I got these body washes from Bath and Body Works. I have one that says sleep and one says stress relief. So kind of alternate whichever one. Usually use the sleep one at night, and then I got this. What are those called? I can't remember, but I got the bath salts. I got that from my cousin, Sassy Salts. So hopefully you guys enjoy today's vlog, and I'll see you guys next time.